Gadsby's Catechism of 1800, questions 19 through 26. What was the sin whereby our first parents fell from the estate wherein they were created? The sin whereby our first parents fell from the estate wherein they were created was their eating of the forbidden fruit. Did all mankind fall in Adam's transgression? All mankind, descending from Adam by ordinary generation, lay in his loins, sinned in him, and fell with him in his first transgression. Into what estate did the fall bring mankind? The fall brought mankind into an estate of sin and misery. Wherein consists the sinfulness of that estate whereinto man fell? The sinfulness of that estate whereinto man fell consists in the guilt of Adam's first sin, the want of original righteousness, and the corruption of his whole nature, which is commonly called original sin, together with all the actual transgressions which proceed from it. What is the misery of that estate whereunto man fell? All mankind by their fall lost communion with God, incurred the curse of the law, and so were made liable to all the miseries of this life and to death itself, and all who die in sin must endure the pains of hell forever. Did God leave all mankind to perish in that estate of sin and misery? No, God, having out of his own good pleasure from eternity elected some of them to everlasting life, did enter into a covenant of grace to deliver them out of that estate of sin and misery, and to bring them into a state of salvation by a Redeemer. What is meant by a covenant of grace? The covenant engagement entered into in the councils of eternity by the triune God in behalf of the elect, in which covenant the elect were given to the person of the Son, and made his care and charge, and all spiritual blessings were treasured up and secured in him, and so made sure to all the seed of promise. On whom did the conditions of the covenant fall? The second person in the Trinity, who, knowing the elect would destroy themselves by sin, engaged to be accountable for them, and to take all the consequences connected therewith upon himself, and in his own time to send them the Holy Spirit, who should teach them all truth, and at last present them to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing,